circle. Nothing straight in Paris. So yes, if you ask anybody how far away is such and such thing, we know what you mean. If you ask how many blocks away, we don't know what you mean. So it works more by time, how long it takes to go there. But close to your hotel there is a big tower called Montparnasse, same as your hotel. Montparnasse. Mont means hill, like Montreal in Canada. Montreal, it's a real hill. Montparnasse, Mont, so hill, M-O-N-T, and Parnasse means paradise. That's where in mythology the gods used to meet, used to sit. So Montparnasse is the highest skyscraper and the only skyscraper in Paris. So it's easy to be the highest one, but the only one. 56th floor. You can see it from distance. And if you don't see it, you can ask anybody, Montparnasse Tower, please. They can help you. That's an easy landmark. So really don't be scared to get lost in Paris. Just go walk around. And once you want to go back to the hotel, well, just ask. Montparnasse. Montparnasse. You have to practice that. Montparnasse Tower. Tour. So in French it's la féminine, la, that's the article. Tour, tower, Montparnasse. S'il vous plaît. Voilà. Of course you say magic waters. Bonjour, oui. If it's dark, bonsoir. Good evening. Otherwise, all day, as long as it's daylight, bonjour. La tour Montparnasse, s'il vous plaît. Et voilà. I'm sure you get an answer. If you avoid asking to waiters because they're usually too busy to answer you. But in the streets, yes, you can ask. Maybe elderly people, they are more relaxed. Parisians are always in a hurry. They walk fast. But elderly people, they're more relaxed. So around your hotel, you have a few restaurants, so I can give you some names. I can't make bookings for you, but these are just suggestions. If it's full, it's not my fault. It's just indications. So there is a street called La Gaîté. La, same, that's the article. Gaîté means happiness. Gaîté. G-A-I-E-T-E. Like gay and tea. Gaîté. And that's a street where you find the best crepes in Paris. You haven't tried crepes yet? Maybe not, on your boat, I don't know. Well, that's the opportunity because Montparnasse Tower, it's next to a train station, also called Montparnasse, and the train station leads to Normandy. And Normandy is the region specialized in crepes. So people arriving to Paris from Normandy started to open restaurants, and they, of course, doing what they do best, crepes. So crepes, you have sweet crepes with banana, chocolate, apples, whipping cream, yummy. But you have savory crepes as well. And the savory crepes are made, that's a tradition, with buckwheat flour. So if you are gluten-free, well, you can eat the traditional buckwheat crepes. So they're not called crepes actually, we call them galettes. The savory one are called galettes. The crepes are the sweet one. So the galette, you can have it also with many different fillings. ham and cheese, eggs, bacon, ratatouille, you name it. So there are more than one creperie in that street. One is called Brutus. That's a really good one. But if it's full, you just keep walking and you find more options.
Traffic.
Well, traffic. Yes, we had to hit traffic eventually. But that's not bad at all. We're really close now to Paris. That's normal. And that's included in the time. And when they give you BP 19 minutes, that's including traffic time. And with crepes, Normandy, they don't make wine. It's not warm enough, so there is no vineyards in Normandy. What do they do in Normandy? Apple schnapps, brandy, and cider, apple cider. Really good. So you have a dry cider for savory crepe and sweet cider for sweet crepes. So that's the tradition. You have cider with your crepes. It's really low alcohol, like 4%. But if you want stronger, you can have the apple schnapps. One of them is called Calvados. You heard of that? Calvados, ah oui?
Going to
That's
Paris.
like 45%. That's, don't have too much of that. Yep. Really good. So once we reach your hotel, Montparnasse, don't bother about your luggage. It will be delivered straight to your room, but it will take a bit of time. So meanwhile, you may go outside, explore, enjoy Paris streets, maybe find the Gaîté, Rue de la Gaîté, the Gaîté Street. We'll give you some maps as well as you arrive to the reception. So when you come back, the luggage will be in your room, about maybe a couple of hours. Breakfast time starts at 6:30 every day. Breakfast is open 7 days a week. 24 hours a day. There is a biking desk as well. Not 24 hours a day, but tonight it closes at 6:30. So if you have any question, you may, after receiving your room key, you can go to the desk. Ooh, it might be something, an accident, maybe. Well, we'll read the panel in a minute. You have water, coffee and tea facilities, complimentary in each room every day. The tap water is safe in Paris. It's no problem. You can drink tap water to refill your bottles. It's actually 6 a.m. in the morning, the breakfast, not 6:30. 6 a.m. to 10:30. In a restaurant on the second floor called Umami. So tomorrow, if you have a tour, if you want to do a Paris tour, so it's included, it's free. You have to be at the lobby about 15 minutes before departure. Departure is at 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. So 8:45. The meeting point is at the lobby. In front of a biking desk. 10 minutes BP, boulevard périphérique.
Ça, je pense qu'on peut le relever.
Je le relève.
We can lift it now. It's not as bright.
Ja, je mag het
Yeah, so people can.
You see the exit on the right hand side, it says number 4, exit number 4, 750 meters. And so 4, 3, 2, 1, and then is Paris. So there is no skyscrapers, only one. That was a law made in the 70s. No skyscrapers built in Paris after that one. But nowadays we start building a few skyscrapers just on the periphery of Paris. You'll see as we get there a couple of modern ones. The one close to your hotel, a walking distance, the Montparnasse Tower, you can go right to the top by elevator and you reach a terrace. Well, you reach the 56th floor and then you walk 3 floor staircase and you reach the terrace, an open air terrace. And then you've got a view 360 degrees, including, of course, the Eiffel Tower. So that's a kind of a bit of a trick, rather than booking maybe, I mean, it's hard to get a ticket to go up the Eiffel Tower. Sometimes it can be a waiting list. So if you don't have a ticket to go up the Eiffel Tower, well, you can go up Montparnasse Tower. It's a bit more central than the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower is east, little west part of Paris. Montparnasse is more central. So you get to see same thing and the Eiffel Tower as well. That's a tip. You get a restaurant also in the Tower Montparnasse with a panoramic view. So you notice you have a motorbike swinging or driving between the lanes. So they're allowed to do it by driving code. That driver cars on the 2 last lanes have to leave them room. So we try to stick to the right of our lane and the drivers on the last lane stick to the left. So the car can go by. But it's supposed to be limited at 50 kilometers. If cars go faster than that, then motorbikes should stay in their lane. But they don't. They'll take their chances. I'm passing my motorbike license right now, but it's to ride outside Paris. Don't feel like riding in Paris, no way. or on the motorway around Paris. It's a little too crazy.
Ouais, toujours 30 minutes. Je regarde là. C'est quoi, t'es sur papier ou non?
Sur map,
Map?
Maps.
Google Maps? Ok. Moi, je vais dans Waze. Ce qu'ils disent.
Exit number 3.
On va dans l'hôtel Paris. Ah oui. Oui, oui. Je sais même pas si ça existe dans l'hôtel. C'est bien, oui. Direct 30 minutes. C'est pareil. On passe par le pont Austerlitz ou pas? Ouais, c'est pareil. Ouais, moi c'est sur le périph'. Ah, tu veux couper avant? Tu veux Oui. Merci. Merci. Ah, bah, tu vois, je passe pas par mon Zodiac. Tu vas tout droit normalement après. Ouais. Oui, de passer le long de la Seine en face du ministère des Finances. Ouais. Well,
There. On the left-hand side, you see the couple of buildings. Each were made 2022, so they're brand new. The two last skyscrapers in Paris, made by Jean Nouvel. Jean Nouvel is an international architect, a French architect. He did the Louvre in Abu Dhabi, the Louvre Museum. There's one in Paris, of course, but there is one also in Abu Dhabi. These are offices, shops, restaurants. The big King. Jean Nouvel. You look on internet, is an amazing architect. Voila, we pass the belt, the periphery, underneath. Now we're in Paris. Bienvenue. Welcome. Bienvenue, which means welcome. Ouais, oui. Voilà. Gay Paris. The River Seine is on the left-hand side. We are driving along. We're going to cross it shortly. The River Seine shares Paris in two. So it runs from the east to the west. And to know if you're on the south bank or the north bank, we call it actually the right bank and the left bank. Yeah, so you have to look at the river. The river is going down like we are now, with the same direction as the bus. So that gives you the left bank and the right bank. You have to look at the down flow of the river. That works anywhere that's international. And if you don't know which way the river goes, I'll put a little leaf on it and watch. So you're on the right bank now. The right bank is known for spending because of many shops like Galeries Lafayette, huge department store. The building on the left-hand side, it's a library. Four buildings looking at open books, you see? That's the idea. And the Seine River, which was used during the Olympic Games. The mayor of Paris, he swam in the river to prove that he was safe. Did you read all that? Yes. Yeah. And the building in front of us is the tax office. The metro, you just saw passing above us, above the river. Metropolitan. That's a way to move around Paris. Metro. The ticket is about €2.15. If you buy 10 tickets, it's cheaper. It will be €17 for 10 tickets. The library is called François Mitterrand, named after our previous president, François Mitterrand in the 80s. On the right, you have an island, but you come back to that with your tour tomorrow, where is built Notre Dame. Now we cross the river, so we're on the left bank. And that's where your hotel is, on the left bank. The left bank is known for thinking. You're in the intellectual bank. Thinking because of a university, La Sorbonne, the oldest university in Paris. It was built in the 12th century and it was made for poor students who couldn't afford studying. So Mr. Sorbonne, an intellectual, decided to create a university free. And it's still free for French. So this is an outside lane of metro, right beside you, on the left-hand side. It's a good way to see Paris as well. It's lane number 6. There's 2 outside lanes in Paris, number 6 and number 2. So you can just buy €1. Well, if you just buy 1 ticket, it'll be €2.15, and you have a good tour of Paris. So on the right-hand side, on the wall, you see a blue plaque with a number on it. You see the number? No? Above the name of a street, Boulevard Vincent Auriol, and above it there's a little number.
Yes.
Yes? On the left-hand side as well, you can see. Each corner of a street have a name of a street, and above it the number of a district. That's district 13. 13. Right next to yours. Your hotel is in district 14. On the wall, yeah, you see on the left-hand side, 13 above the name, the street name. Mm-hmm. Many cycling lane also in Paris. Yes.
Ça se passait trop bien en fait.
Ouais. Dommage.
C'est là où les autres peuvent nous doubler s'ils prennent un autre.
Ah, il y a des chances là. Je le souhaite, mais je vais dire maintenant. Oh.
Ah ouais, après.
Yeah, the 13th district has a lot of Asian restaurants. It's a bit like a Parisian Chinatown. Collecting the garbage. The yellow garbages, that's the one we use for recycling. We have the yellow part is the lead, tells you what to put inside. So that's carton, plastic bottles, tin. The green top lead will be glass, and then everything else is over garbage. Blue lead. So you notice the architecture is quite different from Germany or Luxembourg. It's unified, it's one style building mostly. Yes, we pass the garbage truck. So the architecture in Paris is called Haussmann. Haussmann. A lot of Paris was destroyed in the 1860s and rebuilt in one style of building, like the one on the left-hand side. It's made of stone, not concrete. Concrete came later in the 70s, but the one made of stone, it's a lot of them. You can recognize them because they're carved. You can't carve concrete, you can carve stone. So the concrete one are plain, facades, but the stone one are decorated with balconies, iron balconies, or sometimes stone balconies, which is more expensive. So like the one in front of us on the right hand side, that's Haussmann style, so about 6 floors, that's the average, 6, 7 floors. And on the top you have a slate roof, and you had domestic sleeping on the top of the building. So under the attic, this used to be the maid rooms. So you had to climb 6 floors. And today, well, they're still the cheapest room because you still have to climb 6 floors. So the highest room are the cheapest room. Yeah, this is a Haussmann style on the right again. You see the difference. Huh? Yeah, boulangerie, that's a bakery, if you want to buy sandwiches. Pâtisserie, pastry. Usually they do both bakery and pastries. But sometimes you're just like here on the right, you have boulangerie, but underneath it says boulanger pâtissier. So they do have pastries also. If you want to try lemon tart. I can't name all of them, so many. Don't go when you're hungry. It's very, very tempting. Italy Square, and that's more the district, Chinatown district. Start from here backwards. Look at this building on the right here, that's a Haussmann style with a carved decoration on it. This is a town hall on the right. Each district has a town hall, that's one of the 13 districts. You can see the number on the town hall in Roman letters. The Pantheon on the right. Well, it's a lot to see. Paris is an open-air museum. There is something to see everywhere.
Wow, did you see that?
If you need a pharmacy, they are everywhere on the Green Cross. That's the only place you can buy medicine. Even if you just want tablets, headache tablets, you need to go to a pharmacy. We don't have places like Boots or to buy medicine. You won't find it in supermarket. But you don't need prescription to buy tablets for headaches or syrup if you have a sore throat. Metropolitan, you see on the left-hand side, that's one train station, metro station. That's the full name, Metropolitan. Sometimes you have an M to show the entrance of the underground. A lot of trees in Paris, huh? Green city. It used to be London. London used to be the greenest capital of Europe. And Paris was number 2. But since the Brexit, well, London is not part of Europe anymore. So Paris is number 1. Greenest capital in Europe. You can find a little square with trees and benches to relax every 15-minute walk. You have local markets as well if you want to see a market. Some are every day and some are one day a week. So you can ask at the reception if you want to see one, depending on the day you have free. They can tell you where to go. Market like flower market or fruit and vegetables market in the morning. A flower market, there is one every day near Notre Dame. So tomorrow, if you don't want to come back to the hotel with the bus, you may stay around Notre Dame and come back on your own and explore around Notre Dame. You can eat there as well. It's along the river Seine, you can walk along the river. To walk to Notre Dame, it will take you about 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, yeah. On a leisure path, because you'll be looking around, you'll be stopping every 5 minutes at the windows. And that's a good way to see Paris, just walk around. But if it's too cold or you don't want to walk, you got the bus anyway. That's a square called d'Enfer Rochereau. That's where you have the catacombs. Maybe you heard of the catacombs. It's miles and miles of tunnels underground with skeletons. It's different cemeteries were removed from the center of Paris to that spot, underground tunnels, for hygiene reason. Having cemeteries right in the middle of a city was not very healthy. So it's a little peculiar. The catacombs, you can visit them. You book on internet. You make reservation on internet online. And the entrance is behind the building on the left-hand side. Well, you've got Haussmann building all around you now. Huh? You can really tell the stone buildings with the iron balconies and decoration around the windows. Typical of Paris. Then other countries imitated it, like in Argentina or Prague. It inspired many countries. But Paris is not just one district, it's the whole city. Don't watch the traffic. Antonio is all in control. You have to be calm. You notice you don't hear many klaxons, no? We don't beep. No? We know, well, it's no much point. Ah, of course, one has to prove me wrong. He's not from Paris, I'm sure. Oh well, Tesla. Paris, the immatriculated number of the Parisian cars ends with number 75. The two last numbers on the right-hand side tell you where the car is from. So if it's not 75, it's not a Parisian. You have many people coming from around Paris, from the suburb.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, it's better not to fight. Let them go. Although we're bigger. Uh-oh. Way, we made it. It's not easy for buses, huh? And cyclists waving in and out. There we go, made it. Bravo, Antonio. So if you feel like cycling, yeah, why not? It's free the first 30 minutes. So that's meant to encourage Parisians to leave their car and cycle. So Paris provides the bicycle. Again, if you work through the internet, you need your phone to download the program. You can reserve a bike and find the spot where to get them from, all on the internet. Kindergarten, busy on the left, little Parisian kids playing ping pong. Ah, Tower Montparnasse on the right. Voilà the landmark. Your hotel is very close to this tower. Easy. Toujours là.
Be a foot contest.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But used to like some of those cooking shows, and that's what we watched. And then Lydia.
Have a couple of people.
So, enjoying the sightseeing? Hmm?
I'm sleepy.
You can see the plaque on the wall. Sometimes you have many plaques to read, and you can see the names of famous people sometimes who've been living in an apartment. It's interesting. Walking distance from your hotel, also you got the district Saint-Germain. If you like jazz, you can, that's where the jazzmen, American jazzmen, came after the First World War, and during the two wars he was the roaring 20s, and they were playing jazz all around the district Saint-Germain, it's called. Saint-Germain, Saint-Germain. And still today you can listen to jazz and even dance if you wish.
Good.
Les Trois Maillets, it's one of them. It's a place where you can listen and have dinner listening to jazz. They are making a cycling lane on the right.
What did she make it?
Cycling. Cycle, bicycle. It's not finished. We are, yes. This is Montparnasse Cemetery on the right. So we are in district Montparnasse. Yeah. It's a large district, large area. Tower Montparnasse, you see it on the right. The cemetery Montparnasse on the right also, behind the wall. And we'll see soon the train station, Montparnasse. Oui, this is your district. 14. Ouais, on va se toucher. On va voir si je vois. Boulevard d'hôpital. C'est celui qu'on avait avec les groupes. Boulevard d'hôpital. Ouais, non, les
Merci beaucoup.
Bah non, il est rouge, non, elle n'est pas activée. S'ils mettent que pour 1 heure, bah du coup, ça nous désactive pour 1 heure et après on sait plus.
Well, I guess the frost would
guitare.
kill the
Et
plants
ça bouge de la
outside
batterie.
anyways, right?
Reste
It
une.
would be riding the garbage pickup tonight. Although maybe they do it every day for some reason.
Why? So close.
So you can start looking around you, above your head, in front of you. Make sure you don't forget anything. The front seat, the front pocket, the front seat. Maybe on the floor, your phone.
Oh, is here now?
Scarves or bags. We find always something. So the bus will be different tomorrow. It will be a different driver, different bus. But it will be a green one. You go back if you do the Paris tour tomorrow morning. You go to the green bus as well. Green, you know what I mean by green bus, yeah. Your green color. The bus is not green, but it'll be a different bus. Yeah. So please make sure you have all your belongings. Take your quiet box also. In the hotel you can recharge it.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Parce que c'est pas normal. On a pourtant normal ça. Pourquoi il y a des bruits là?
Ouais, c'est vraiment il y a des flics au bout. Ouais. Ça, c'est le boulevard du Maine. Et on va en face. Et rue de la Gaîté, c'est la prochaine. Aïe.
On the right hand side of your hotel also, 2 minutes walk, there is a shop, it's like a gallery, like a mall with different boutiques. And opposite to the train station, there are also the famous Galleries Lafayette. So not the largest one, but it save you going all the way to Opera. That's where is the largest Galleries Lafayette. It's 4 buildings. Huge department store, Galleries Lafayette. So this boulevard is called the Main. And on the right hand side you have the Gaîté Street. The one with the creperies.
Gaîté Street.
Gaîté. Mm.
C'est l'hôtel, c'est celui-là qui dépasse là.
Ouais, ouais, c'est le bâtiment.
Le blanc carrément ou derrière?
Derrière.
Derrière, ouais.
C'est
Gris. Le blanc, c'est de ce côté-là.
ah, c'est pas le même bâtiment.
Bah, je le vois gris, moi, derrière.
So your hotel is right behind. It's the tallest one. Montparnasse Tower on the right. The landscape. Landmark, I mean. So we are behind your hotel now. We just go around. Ding, 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 ding. So once you arrive to your hotel, you have an escalator. You go up the escalator, and there you will find a lady that will give you your key. A Viking lady. Then it's very modern elevators, so with your room key you will show it on a screen, and the screen will tell you which elevator to take. Mm-hmm. Voila, so we'll be there in a minute now. Well, I thank you all for your attention, punctuality and kindness. Thank you very much. So I wish you a nice day in Paris. Hope you had a good time and carry on having a good time. Merci à vous. Thank you very much. And thank you to Antonio for his safe, great driving. Merci. Aren't you lucky you're not driving?
Yes.
Aren't you happy? Yes. Voilà, your hotel is here. You can see Pullman. Novotel Hotel Pullman. Pullman Montparnasse.
Est-ce que c'est toujours fermé
Quoi, non?
La rue est toujours fermée?
Ah, ça n'a pas l'air, non?
Ouais, c'est toujours fermé.
Ah,
This is 14 district. 14 district.
14, yes.
Train station on the left.
Train station.
All of that, yes. The rail tracks are beyond the wall.
Je vais faire une manœuvre à l'attention.
Voilà, Pullman Hotel, yay! Youhou! Hip hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip hip! Hooray! Well done. Just be careful as you come out. Watch the step. Wait a little bit more. Please check again, you don't forget anything.
No, I'll carry my own.
You carry what?
Carry everything.
Ah, good.
I know, but only doing
Les poulets?
Hey, we are number one. We left third, we arrived first. Uh-huh.
We are first.
We arrived first. Number one. Green bus, yes. One for all.
All for one.
Oui.
What's the name of the station across?
Montparnasse.
Huh?
Same as your hotel, same as the district.
The station.
Montparnasse station.
Montparnasse station.
I know it. I got it. Montparnasse.
We've been here.
And you
No.
can see the tower from
when the
here.
last time to see
Montparnasse Tower.
No.
No?
to see
Tip of it.
girly.
You want to go and see Girly?
Oh,
When?
no. I'm just saying if we get a chance.
Well, where do we? I don't know. Where's her address?
Ouais, ça va.
I'm not sure. I'll get
You have to
her.
talk to her later.
Just, hein. Ouais. Ah, c'est un petit peu. Recule un tout petit peu quand même parce qu'il y a
Il
le.
faut que les gens derrière puissent descendre.
Mais devant aussi. Ouais.
J'en recule un petit peu.
Ouais, recule 1 mètre. Ouais.
1 mètre.
Bah ouais, parce que le clou, ils vont se cogner dedans les gens. Top, voilà, parfait. Voilà, thank you, we made it.
Take this,
Thank you,
put in the
merci
bin.
beaucoup.
Oui, you put this in the bin.
Bon
I'm
voyage.
going to take you with me. Yeah.
You go.
You go.
No, you can go first. Go.
Thank you. Mabuti.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. It's cold. Charging station. Of what?
Hi.
How to turn this?